Hello students, today in this video I am going to teach you a well-known play of John Galsworthy, and the name of the play is Windows. Before going further, first I would like to tell you something about the characters of the play, because if you have the proper knowledge about characters, only then you will be able to understand the summary of the play in a proper way. So students, Windows, this play is mainly related to a female character, and the name of that character is Faith Bly. Okay, so first character is Mr. Bly, second is Faith Bly, third is Blunter, and the next character is Mr. Barnadas. Actually, these are the characters, they belong to the same family. This is the family where Faith Bly, she works. Okay, Geoffrey March, he is the head of the family. John March, she is the wife of Geoffrey, and Mary, she is the daughter, and Johnny March, he is the boy of the family. To some extent we can say that Johnny March, he is regarded the hero of the play, because Faith Bly, she falls in love, I mean to say she flirts Johnny March. Okay, so students, these are the characters, and now I am going to tell you the summary of this play. Okay, as I have already told you that this play is the story of a girl, and the name of the girl is Faith Bly. Okay, this word has two pronunciation. It can be pronounced Bly as well as Bly. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you pronounce. This story is related to Faith Bly. Faith Bly, she is an innocent girl, and she is the daughter of Mr. Bly. Mr. Bly is the father of Faith Bly, and he brings his daughter up in a proper way, and she goes on growing. When she is 18 years old, a sad event happens in her life, because she meets a boy and she falls in love with that boy. The boy is a cheater. The boy is a deceiver. He shows his false love to this girl, and what happens? She becomes pregnant. And you know very well that when a girl becomes pregnant before the marriage, it is a type of defame for that girl. So when Faith Bly comes to know that she is pregnant, she becomes very much frustrated. She thinks that if she gives birth to this child, she will get nothing except defame. So she is very much frustrated. She is so much frustrated that when her child is hardly 2 days, she gives birth to a child, and that child is 2 days old only. What she does? She kills her child. Okay, it cannot be called child, it can be called infant. Okay, so when her child is hardly 2 days, she kills her child. under the frustration, under the depression, because she thinks that because of this child she will get nothing except defame. So she kills her child. Now what happens? She is arrested. Okay? Faith Billy is arrested. For what? She is arrested for infanticide because she has killed an infant. Okay? She is arrested and after that she is imprisoned for 2 years. Faith Lee has to go to prison for 2 years. She has to suffer a lot. After 2 years, when she is released from the prison, she doesn't go to the house of her father. She starts living alone. But again the problem before her is this: how to maintain herself. So first she learns the work of a weaver. But very soon she has to leave this work and then she becomes the domestic servant. Okay? After that she becomes the domestic servant. She becomes the domestic servant in the house of Mr. Geoffrey March. I have already mentioned here the characters, so I hope you must have taken down them. So she becomes the domestic servant of Geoffrey March. When she is doing the work in her house, at that time she thinks that her whole life has gone in vain. What is the purpose of her life? She must do something different because she thinks that this life of domestic servant is not suitable for her. One more thing I would like to tell you, that in the house of Geoffrey March, where Faith Billy works as a domestic servant, her father is also working here. He is the window cleaner. Okay? Her father, Mr. Bly. Okay? Mr. Bly or Mr. Bly, no problem. He works window cleaner. Okay. He works here as a window cleaner. Now what Faith Billy she thinks? Now she begins to dream to lead the life of a gentlewoman, and this is the reason that she flirts the son of Geoffrey March, and the name of the son is Johnny March. Okay? She expresses her love to Johnny March. Johnny also expresses her love to Faith Billy, and in fact Johnny he falls in love with Faith Billy. Now what happens when the wife of Geoffrey March comes to know that her son Johnny has fallen in love with her domestic servant Faith Billy? She becomes very much angry because she cannot accept this relation. How she can accept that her son should love a domestic servant, because they are respectable people in society, they are rich people in society. So this is the reason that the mother of Johnny orders Faith Billy to leave the house immediately. But when Faith Billy becomes ready to leave the house, at that time Johnny comes forward and he stops Faith. Johnny says that Faith will not be allowed to leave this house. If she goes, I will also leave the house, because she is so much mad in the love of Faith that he does not want to let his beloved go out of the house. With the passage of time, the reality of faith belief is exposed. Every person comes to know about the past life of faith belief. At the same time, a lover comes. Okay, this lover doesn't come alone, but this lover comes with a policeman. The policeman comes and the policeman tells every member of the family that this lover is a flirt and his work is only to show false love to the woman and to earn money and to draw money, take money from the women. Faith Willie, now she is very much confused what she should do. Whether she should go with her lover, the young man, or she should accept the proposal of the marriage and love of Johnny. She is very much confused. Okay. Now what happens? The young man who comes, he wants to bring faith belief with him, while Johnny, he opposes it. Okay. A long discussion goes on, and finally faith belief decides to go. She decides to leave the family of Geoffrey March, and when she leaves the house, Johnny, he goes on watching faithfully going through the window. So when faithfully leaves the house, at this point the play comes to an end. I hope you must have understood this play properly. Thanks.